Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, SmackDown Day. Yes, we have got a big sell-off in, gold down 23.40 at 2,312.90, and silver down 53 cents at 26.56. I think what I've heard is going on is that China had some disappointing production data come out, making people think that the bullish industrial move may not be as strong as we had thought. And also, there's a great deal of, I would call it, bullying in the pre-market here. But silver seems to have broken through 27. We're squarely in the 26s. And I would try to take my emotions out of it, although it is disappointing to see silver break down like that. I do think we are still in a buy zone, and I would try not to be emotional about what is happening right now and let it scare you away from buying if that's what you want to do. We've got the GSR nearly up to 87, okay, with upside to 90, of course, if the sell-off continues, and downside back to 82. So better buy day than a sell day if you are buying, and some good deals out there, some really good deals you'll really want to take a look at if you still have any funds available for this SmackDown Day. We've got the Treasury up 1.2 ticks at 4.624, and of course still threatening that 5.0 number where the wheels would fall off everything. And people, I think, are this is going to be an extremely volatile week due to Powell coming out tomorrow with some comments. And people are fearing more hawkish comments, and people are also hoping that perhaps he stays on track for rate cuts. So anything can happen this week, but I would use the volatility to your advantage if you are buying. You may not get another opportunity like this next week. And here we are. The dollar is up, also having a little bit to do with that China news, I think, at 105.81. So that typically puts a headwind on silver and gold. So kind of a perfect storm day. Even commodities like copper are taking a hit. We've got copper down 6 cents. Let's see, natural gas is up. Steel is down. Lumber is down, so they are taking the top off commodities today. That story couldn't just grow to the moon, so there needs to be some backing and filling for the commodity market, and today looks like the day for it, especially as we fear Powell tomorrow. The fear index is almost out of the fear category at 44. We've got Dow futures down 38, S&P futures down 5.5, NASDAQ futures down 30, and I think this market is ripe for a sell-off, possibly a big one. If you've seen the VIX, you'll know it's bottoming in here and ready to do the thing that it does best, shoot to the upside, and as the markets come down. All right, I won't go through everything, but we will start, as usual, with a 1/10 Gold Eagle. You can get that at Bold Precious Metals for $255.15. Yes, all these prices are going to be lower today, and I'm nearly blind from updating everything. A lot of movement in the sales and deals in both gold and silver. Here we have a blank screen. Here we have Pinehurst Coins still beating the market with a $5 1/10 gold maple, 261.60. Good price there. Let's go up the food chain a little bit to a 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle. Bold Precious Metals at 625.91 for a 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle. Best 1 ounce Gold Eagle at Pinehurst Coins, 2,362.32. The thing about their website is when you click into their website, typically their slabbed coins come up first. So it is really easy to miss their raw coin deals unless you search on ungraded. And that's what I'm doing now, and doing a better job of finding some of their low prices here. They definitely are having some sales. 2,362.32 for a 1 ounce ounce gold eagle. Okay, let's keep going. Buffalo, good deal on a Buffalo here at Liberty Coin, 2,393.86. Just when you think that would never be under 2,400, well, here we go. A 1 ounce Britannia over at Monument Metals, 2,361 even. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. This random deal got a lot better over at APMEX. A random sovereign 1 ounce coin. If you pick this up, I would expect to get the Krugerrand or the Panda, but maybe you'll get lucky and you get the Maple. 2,349.19. Only 25 bucks over spot. And today we've got some fluctuations in the market between the futures market and the spot market. Often they say that they base their spot prices off of the futures market. So watch that today if you're interested. We could enter a period where futures are below spot. That does happen from time to time, although I've never seen their spot prices drop below spot price when that happens. And if I lost you there, don't worry about it. It's not important. Okay, we've got the 20 franc. We've got the Ducat, the 1 gram gold at spot. You can pick those links up on the website. The website is updated every day before 6 a.m. Pacific, so you can find the best deals anywhere on the internet and other alerts. I will send them out to you if you subscribe. Almost 500 people subscribe now, so join the club and get into the chat room and see what's going on. Yeah, nobody's happy today. Everybody wishes for lower prices, and then we're upset when it happens. Well, let's not be upset. Let's be opportunistic would be my advice. In the platinum category, I like this new deal at Monument Metals. You can get a 1/10 ounce platinum kook at 127.32 if you like platinum. Platinum has been the star the last couple of days. Palladium also pretty cheap. All right, and we've got one Silver Eagle at spot at Bullion Exchanges. The remainder of the tube at Bold at 31.92, and then the cheapest quantity of 20, you will get them at 31.75 at Pinehurst Coins. I've still got my green light on, and though the 26 handle makes me nervous, I think we are square in a buy zone here, although they did break the chart, and there is potentially another dollar of downside. If you just look at charts, I don't just look at charts. I like to buy when it's cheap and going down, and if it gets cheaper, save some money to buy more. Okay, we've got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges, and the remainder of the tube also at Bullion Exchanges, 29.72, and we will beat these deals on eBay generally. There is a super deal right now. There are two things I want to show you that are the standout deals of the day. Let's see. So Britannia's, how cheap do they get? 28.71 at JM Bullion, any quantity pricing. I like that deal. Okay, nothing on Costco today, although those 10 ounce silver Royal Canadian Mint bars are the talk of the town. You can get those for 300 bucks if you go out of your way to go into a Costco store. And some of you are liking that deal with your 4% off. But I wouldn't, spend a tank of gas going to do it and be searching all over town, because in the end, a 10 ounce bar is a 10 ounce bar, and you can get just about the same deal shopping eBay for generic 10 ounce bars. And yes, an RCM bar, it might bring a quarter more at the LCS when you sell it. But I wouldn't go crazy over that deal. I don't see the reason to be euphoric over saving a couple of pennies on a 10 ounce bar. But it is a high quality bar that they have released, and you can get 5, if you truck on in there and try to find it. I just wouldn't go crazy doing it. No other Costco deals this morning. We'll see what comes out. Here is of anything today. If you are looking for junk, I don't know what's up with this, and I've never shopped at Bullion Express. If you have, please leave a comment on this video or in the chat room. They typically have higher prices, okay? But this in particular seems to be mispriced, and sent this alert out yesterday, so check this out. 19.09 any quantity pricing, 19.09 divided by 0.715, which I'm pretty sure is the conversion factor for junk, puts you at 2670, 2670 per ounce on a melt basis. So what the hell is up with that? I don't know. That is a very, very good deal, 2670. What is that? 20 cents over spot at the moment. Now maybe you could beat that at the coin shops on YouTube. Maybe they'll have a spot deal, but that's the cheapest I've seen anywhere. And we'll check eBay as well. There are other good deals on bars. The Johnson Matthey bar here is a nice buy at 292.80, only because it's vintage, okay, and it carries an intrinsic premium. The Buffaloes at Kazoo Bullion are getting cheaper, 28.10 for a silver buffalo. Okay, and other various deals. You can get this trapezoidal bar at $2,773 for a vintage Sunshine Mint bar. And here are the prices on eBay. Let's go, because you're going to probably want to shop on eBay this morning, or some of you will anyway. 643.30 for a tube of 20 random date Silver Eagles at BGASC, and then take off your credit card discounts. So that is 32 minus 3% would put you in the 31s, but I'm going to show you how to get 7% this morning, if you can believe that, if anybody has that Capital One card. Okay, for 100 Silver Eagles, 32, again, would get you in the low, would get you to about 31 out the door if you had a 3% discount. If you can use that 7% discount, well, you'd be about $30 an ounce on that deal, and that would be cool, cool, cool. Okay, here's the junk category for a small lot. This is 215, so after 3%, you'd be at about 20.7, something like that, times face, but that other deal is better. Here is a large lot at 2072, so take $60 off, you'd be around 20 times face. If you got 7% off on that, you'd be under spot on junk. Whoa, and I do like junk here. I still like it. All right, and here is a 100-ounce lot of silver rounds, 28.09, closer to 27 after rebates, closer to 26 if you get that mega deal. The JM bars are back in stock for the secondary market bars, which have been very nice quality from the people who've gotten them, 296.39 minus your rebates, and I think you'll like that bar. Okay, so here's a 100-ounce lot of Asahi bars, 28.56, but the Buffaloes are cheaper. Like I said, well, I won't go backwards. Okay, you can still get the Kilo Kook. 9.29 now. Wow, they adjusted that down. 3% off would get you to under 900 for that Kilo Kook. People say they're very beautiful, but Bullion Exchanges is sending out Kooks in scratched capsules. Don't stand for it if they do that to you. If you're buying a BU Kook, it better come in a damn BU capsule, Bullion Exchanges. Don't pull that stuff just because we're getting the best deals here. You have a responsibility to give people a good quality capsule, not a scratched one. And I hope you make right on that for the person that happened to. And I hope mine don't come in a scratched capsule as well, although mine are stuck in limbo. I have 2 Kooks on order and I can't seem to get them, and I'm getting perturbed by that. Okay, and for 1/10 gold, cheapest 1/10 gold this morning is going to be the Britannia, $2.50. Take your rebates and you'll be pretty close to spot on, pretty close to melt on 1/10 Britannias this morning. Is that out of stock? No, that's in stock. So if you got 3% off, that'd be $7.50 off. You'd be at $2.43. If you got 7% off, that would be, you'd be at melt pretty much for that. And you can go up the food chain to the nicest coin you want. If you want to get to an eagle, you're going to have to pay You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have. Ooh, is that an eagle? Yeah, 268 for the eagle. So you're gonna pay up quite a bit for that eagle this morning. Similar deals on everything. The 1 ounce gold. You can get a Krugerrand for 23.67 with discounts. You'll get you under spot on a Krugerrand this morning on eBay. It's a good day to shop on eBay. 570 for the commemoratives minus rebates. Any auctions going on? 600, 600, 600. Here's one that goes off in 18 hours. It's at 555. You may want to bid on that to try to get a $5 commemorative under market, maybe under spot. St. Gaudens Gold, I've told you about. Scottsdale Mint auctions are going on always. And we've got copper pennies. We have vintage silver bars if you're trying to snag a deal today. I still have 2 bars left if you're looking to buy one of my bars. Here is the Amex deal to get you 3% off in various places, including eBay if you default through PayPal. Here is the PayPal card, which is my favorite card, 3% off on eBay. Lickety split, you can sign up. They'll usually give you a $500 temporary credit limit, and within 5 to 10 days, you'll get your real credit limit, and that can be substantial. For those of you putting metals on credit cards, and for those of you that have credit card debt, I will give you my number one stacking tip for all stackers of all time, and nobody will ever tell you anything different. If you're running a credit card balance, you should not be stacking. You should be paying off your credit card. I mean, silver and gold will probably not exceed a 20 or 30% APR credit card bill on your cards. Some people do the 1 year with no interest deals. Okay, I can understand that, but you can get over your skis really fast. And today is a good example of why you don't want to put metals on credit, because if you thought metals were only going higher, today is your wake-up call to pay off those credit cards and do not stack on credit. Don't do it, and don't stack if you have credit. Just don't do it. You need to focus on doing the debt snowball and getting out of debt before you start stacking. That's my public announcement today. We've got various spot deals. They're all here, and they're all very, very cheap today. Let's see. The Kookaburra got cheaper over at Hero Bullion, 31.09 for a 24 kook in capsule. Very, very nice. And the kilos are going to be cheap, I'm sure. 967. What in the hell are they thinking? Okay, they raised their price. I got to delete that. That's ridiculous. What is this Perth Mint kilo going for? $8.99. That's more like it. But I'd get the kook before I'd get a bar. Let's see. We've got the peace dollars, and the Una and the Lion is getting cheaper. Wow, 300 even over at SD Bullion for one of the better bars of the year. First Majestic, if you didn't know, if you are a shareholder in First Majestic, you will get a 50-cent off per ounce deal on their bars. I'm actually a shareholder. I don't know how exactly to prove I am, and I don't really have time to mess with that, but you could get that bar for $2.90 if you're buying First Majestic bars this morning and showing your support for that mint. Here's a 1/10 gold. Did that get cheaper? $251.43 for that gold Phoenix 1/10 ounce. And I showed you the Sovereign yesterday, so I won't keep showing you that. And, well, how about this Golden State Mint deal on the Incuse Indians? Ooh, 28 even. Very nice, very nice. But if silver is going to have a 26 handle for long, that'll be $1.50 over spot. Okay, here are the coin dealers I recommend. And, well, just check out their videos. They're having sales all the time. All right, thank you for your support. If you've signed up for newretirement.com, thank you for buying me a cup of coffee. I do appreciate that, and very, very, very nice of you guys to do that to support my work here. We've got the Gixxon Sniper tool, And here's the Walmart Capital One card for 5% cash back, works on precious metals. Here is this is going to be the 7% I told you about. So for those of you that picked up the Capital One Quicksilver card, which I also have, that entitles you to shop the Quicksilver extra rebate deals. Right now, they've raised the rebates from 2%, which it was for the longest time, up to 4%. So right now, if you combine these two, you're at 5.5% cash back on eBay. But I strongly believe you can use any credit card for these Quicksilver deals. So you're in the Capital One shopping discount deal category, but I believe you can default to your other credit cards. So when I say 7%, what I'm talking about is click through the extra rebate to log your 4% cash back and check out with your PayPal card and get yourself the 3% on PayPal. That'd be 3 plus 4 is 7%. The thing I don't like, and I don't like it a lot, is that these kickbacks don't come for months. I mean, 2 months sometimes, but they do eventually come, and I think they do work even if you default to your 3% credit card. That's what I'm talking about for 7% off on eBay this morning if you have that Capital One card. If that's all too complex for you, yeah, I agree. It is a little much, and there's no guarantee that anything is going to work when you're shopping the cheapest deals and using the biggest rebates. So don't blame me if it doesn't work. But for those of you that are just maniacal about getting deals, this is what I'd be doing this morning, and I'd be buying the big lots of silver and gold using this deal. Okay, and yeah, there just seems to be no love for silver and gold this morning. I think gold will hold 2,300. Ooh la la. I feel bad for new stackers who fall for this trap. Okay. Oh yeah, they're talking about the Capital One deal here. I don't know what trap they're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about that Capital One deal. Yeah, that's the deal. Some people are doing that. What else is going on? Well, let's see. SD Bullion has a Nevada Bullion coin. Okay, too much for me to go through this morning, but you get the message. Check out the SmackDown. How low can we go? Well, clearly 2,300 gold is going to be tested, and that is pretty cheap for gold here. And oh, now we're off 60 cents. So silver getting cheaper. If you look at the chart, I mean, you have to admit they have broken the range that we've been in. So that's when fear sets in. People get nervous and stop buying. I think it's going to float in the 26s here today and tomorrow. Anything can happen. So typically we rally up to a Powell day. But today we're not doing it because the China had some negative news and the dollar is a little stronger. But I think this drop could be short-lived. Or we could drop another dollar. I mean, I just don't know. But if I want to buy, I would still be buying today. Okay, and then we could be back up at 29 in 2 weeks. You know how that works. So, but today is a SmackDown day, and for you buyers out there, good luck in the markets. I'd appreciate your comments and like this video, and get over to the website. Okay, guys, and I'll see you in the chat room. You guys have a great day and happy hunting.